and each of them is about half as long as I'm allowed to be up here. So, should be just as long enough. One second. This is called Leftovers. Take, please take some home. Jane tipsily gestures from dish to dish. Ham pies, crab kebabs, Cox pippin cobbler, scooped with too few spoons and mixed, crisscrossing, crusting on the Penn Dutch tablecloth. Twisting picturesquely, Jane points towards the trays crammed on the mantel, and the wicker chair she steadies herself on buckles. Mara, 4 hours or more mute from mulled port, body tender water from endless laughing, laughs, slides like mint jelly flung from sat-on lamb bones down a wall, a drunk friend by a drunker friend's folly delightedly undone. Paul, happily not fully free from what they once had, reprises Jane's gaffe with the chair, but plastered himself, eats shit. All laugh, Mara purples, all but passing out. The sky between the recipes taped in the window is black, with scarab flashes of green straining half-heartedly to birth the day, loin muscles wisely useless from brandy and laughing and life. The friends sack the kitchen for Tupperware, crawling over what was cleared off the coffee table to make room for more food. Protruding from the corner cabinet, Bob's ass is all of Bob anyone can see. The girls are smacking it with clocks they found on the floor, and Bob is pretending to be peeved. He knows exactly when the gag is stale, and emerges from a gallon tub to take the buttered salmon home in. Emerges with a gallon tub to take the buttered salmon home in. He's just about to wear it as a hat and make a hat-wearing noise when Sam says, "Not that one, that was my mom's." Kelly, Bob's new girl, is eager to cleave closer to the hearts of his hiccuping, heaped companions, though she shouldn't worry, they already love her for life, and so would you. She asks of Sam's mom, "Is she still with us?" "Oh yes," Sam says, "oh yes." Dawn breaches, a blinding marmalade fills the window. The recipes taped there are cured of words, becoming magic squares of holy fire. "Oh yes," Sam says, "she's with us, it's just, she has no friends." It's like when you are partying with your friends and you think of your parents, it's like you're like alone, it's sad. If you didn't hear. All right, this one is called "You Washed the Duck With Me." You washed the duck with me, though he was not dirty and already was so clean he shone like candy shops exploding in the sea. You washed the duck with me, while a stranger's turquoise Stratocaster played on the bridge much faster than should be, a melancholy cover of the Godfather theme, with eggy cream and Swisher ash in his professorial mustache, gazing at us like Ahab gazed at the sea. You washed the duck with me. My fingers were dolphins, fast and free and soapy, and yours were slow and lost in froth, but frank as pickaxe or ox buff. The stuff of life was crushing outward inside this glow. We hushed into our bird abode. Each duck sud a sun, our faces earths of only flowers, birth screams and sea. You washed the duck with me. Mussed his feather sheen and clutched and shushed him when he squeaked. I quaked to know that sun and thought and time had made a moment from all sides so deliriously mine. All memory was but the bragging of a butler, and this moment was the beer he held, and fell asleep while pouring, sleep babbling boring butler stories, until his subtler lambic filled the sea. You washed the duck with me. Lingered till our pinkies pruned and duckpea puddled in their grooves, a silliness triumphal paper towel roll trumpet trills galumphed inside. The duck, it seems, was tolerant but tired of us, his foxy preeners, made of mud a Rudravina thunders in, and quacked thrice to be returned to the sea. You washed the duck with me, dropped him squirming in the shaded lake, whose surface was a 1,000 shaking spoons of haloed jello, raised to toast their feast's returning host. The duck we washed, not knowing why. Unscrupulous harpoons of hazel size, your eyes plunge into the bloating of his wake. A kiss, per se, seems out of place, but near enough your face so that it's all I see, and all of space is a bright grove of pink slopes that heave and roll in time to jokes I've not quite told I'd like to be. You washed the duck with me, and must go. Though somewhere in all moments, hence your holy touch has stowed what kissing will become when all is still. Our interwillowing fingers knead the rill's myrtling mirror of Eanling day's end, washing duck ghost with figments of the dusk. And what we did is done, like making love but not so coy, like never having met but not half so intimate. Our realizing hands, parchment pale, quail and part, the one we somehow mothered is vanished in the dark reaches of the changing sea. You washed the duck with me. Thank you.